Worry and anxiety is something that every single one of us deals with. Because life is hard. We tend to revert to worry and anxiety instead of trusting in God.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.
You know who it is? It's Royce Levitt. You listening to DJ Rain and the Reverb Live Show, alright?
What's going on? It's Marty
and Fernie,
and we're Social Club, and you're tuned in to
the Reverb Live Show
with DJ Rain.
Hey, it's Jessica Reedy, and you're listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Wow, what's good? This your boy D1, and right now you listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. You feel me?
Yo, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Aaron Cole, and you're listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Everybody, this your man Fred Hammond. You're listening to my man DJ Rain right here on the Reverb Live Show.
What's up? This is Kenton Jones, and you're listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Yo, what up with it? It's your boy Bizzle with God Over Money, and you are now listening to the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb Live, your new online gospel show.
Reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me, my flesh is subject, so now please turn up your effect. Reverb, through my heart.
Hey, what's up, family? This is DJ Rain. You're tuned into the Reverb Live Show, the syndicated talk show playing the best in Christian hip-hop and urban gospel music. We also give the latest in news, interviews, laughter, and much more. Hey, I want to thank you for tuning into the show right here, right now, on this station, or checking out our podcast. But yo, you got to check out the live show. The live show airs every Tuesday, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on ReverbLiveShow.com. Look, during the live show, you can post your comments, and we'll read them live on air. It's simple. All you have to do is jump on Facebook Live, Instagram Live, or you can now check us out streaming live on YouTube Live. Just do a search for at Reverb Live Show. Listen, I'm not doing this by myself. I'm backed up by the entire Reverb Live crew. When we come back, we'll check in with the entire crew and see what's up with them this episode. Don't go anywhere. More great music is on the way. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Can't get enough of the Reverb Live Show? Listen to our podcast, available on ReverbLiveShow.com and on iTunes.
This one, folks. Bird is in the building. Let the band play. Let the band play. Ever since your boy was a youngin', steady running and ducking under the covers, trying to hide out from the monsters. I knew that God was above us. These were the values instilled in me by my mother. Mandatory dinner time Bible verses before supper. She one of the reasons I'm even packing my luggage while she was packing up lunches. Papa's packing them punches. You play fight, and I love the fact that they loved us enough to have them talks about Jesus in our discussions. Now all of that could have passed in a moment, but I translated that information and owned it. Now mama's faith is my faith, and I cannot hold it. My homie, I'm trying to tell them that I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. Without God, without God, without God. Yeah. questions I can't answer. Way too many debts that I can't cancel. Far too many pals beyond me, man. Way too many trials that I can't handle. I'm too fragile. I am a weakling on a weekly basis. The foundation I stand on, it's gotta be firm as a rock. So when the predicaments come that I didn't plan for, I can stand in the sandstorm. Yeah, cause the trials of this life hit hard. Sometimes I just wish that I could just press pause. But I understand that I can't, so I'm standing up in this hand saying I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God. I am only a human, I don't know what I'm doing. You and I would never make it without God. I don't know how they do it, everything would be ruined. You and I would never make it without God.
You don't seem to understand something.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Reverb, reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me my flesh is so good, so now please turn up your effect. Reverb, hold on. Reverb, through my heart. Yes, sir.
Hey, what's up, Reverb Live family? So glad that you are back in the building with us to join us for another episode. Got a lot of stuff to talk about on this episode, but hey, I'm not going to do this by myself. I'm backed up by the entire Reverb Live crew. Let's throw it around horn and see what's going on with the crew this episode. Oh, Miss Golden Professor Tracy. Is it golden? Is it blonde?
Yeah, it's blonde. This could be a golden blonde, platinum blonde. It's all good. All of that. So what's good? What's good, Reverb Live family? What's good, DJ Rain, the King D3? Man, now I want to talk about. I'm going to talk about my niece's chronicles. I got niece's chronicles today.
Oh, you not?
I am. I do.
I was about to say I got excited. I'm like, oh. Okay.
Yeah. So and everybody does this, so don't freak out, guys. Uh-oh. So my niece, I have been telling them stop cutting me off while I'm talking. Mm-hmm. They just they start tapping you. They tap you. Mm-hmm. Auntie. And I say, no, you have to say, excuse me when I'm talking.
Okay.
Right? So we driving in the truck and I'm talking and I'm in the middle of a conversation. I'm talking to the person in the seat next to me. Mm-hmm. And which thank God it was another family member. And my niece in the back who always kept interrupting me. She was like, excuse me. In my head, I'm thinking she's saying excuse me because I told her to say excuse me and she needs to wait. So now she needs to learn to wait after she said excuse me.
Right. Oh, yeah.
Yes.
That's a tough lesson, though.
Yes.
When you think you got it right.
So then all of a sudden I turn around to say, I give her some time and I turn around to say yes. And she's up here saying, excuse me. And she's fanning, she's pushing her wind up towards the front seat.
Ma'am.
Intentionally, and she's laughing.
Oh,
she
no,
is
ma'am.
giggling away. And I'm like, girl, I'm rolling out all the windows because this girl done let it loose inside the truck. Me, on the other hand, I'm thinking she up here being obedient. She being funny.
Yeah, bro.
She like, excuse me. And she's fanning. I mean, like she's pushing. She's in the back seat. And she's pushing all the wind as hard as she can towards the front seat. And I about gagged. The truck about flipped over because of that smell.
Yeah. You finally think she's been obedient.
Right.
Doing well.
And she being mischievous.
I got you. That's a good one.
Right.
It's a good one. Also checking into the show, we got Mr. Fresh himself. Fresh and so clean. My man King D3. D3, what's up?
What's happening, man? What's happening to our listeners, man? We got to respect y'all, man. And what is happening to our Heavenly Father who checked in moments before you did? But that is completely A-OK. You want to know why? Because as long as he is in front of you, you are in the right space. Man, so I want to say that, a couple shows back, I spoke about being the guy with the I Love Jesus keychains and things like that.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, so,
You got to go evangelize to the people, you
know.
Right.
So I'm thinking, you know what? Evangelism's not over. I go back home for a bit. And going back home, I say, you know what? I was literally just on the show talking about these keychains.
Oh, yeah.
Why not go back to the flea market that I got the keychains from, get a bunch, and bring it to the show? I went to the flea market, prepared to get a bunch, and bring it to the show. They're no longer there.
Oh.
When I tell y'all, I was back home reminiscing. Let me start it like this. I was reminiscing. Okay, I saw my high school. Cool. I was able to see the Walmart that I stole my first BBB from, okay? I was able to see the gas station I went to. Everything just...
It's all coming back.
It's all coming back. So I said, oh, it's going to be perfect. We can put a little Jesus in here, okay?
Yeah.
I went, man, and then I can't tell you, when you're in a moment of reminiscing, you just need to have that thing and to see that thing.
Yeah.
It was great being at the flea market. It was great to see that it was still how it was when I left it. But the keychains, I anticipated being able to bring to this. Here, Rain, you get a keychain. Tracy, you get a keychain. Listeners, guess what? D3 has got the keychains. Let me give everybody keychains.
There you go.
I don't have the keychains, right?
But there's no way that shop owner was still there.
But I seen so many other familiar things.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And who would take Jesus out of the flea market?
Come on, man. Jesus paraphernalia is always in style. Jesus cross is always in style.
You're never going to run out of Jesus. We need just a little more Jesus.
There you go.
Nonetheless, man, y'all stay tuned and stay key, man. I'm going to go check one more time for y'all, because goodness gracious, that was
Goodness gracious. I had a little car problem.
Uh-oh.
My mom gave us her older car, and it's an older car. It's like a 2004.
Okay.
So what's that, like 10? Almost 10 years? 14? No, it's a lot. This was like,
that's like
15, 16 years old.
Yeah,
17 years old.
It's an old car.
So it's an old car.
Yeah.
But it's immaculate condition. Mm-hmm. She only drove this car on Sundays to church.
Wow.
And she didn't go to church often. So the car sat there a lot. So when I tell you for 17 years, this car only has like 50,000 miles on it.
You're kidding.
For 17 years, it only has 50,000. So it's a Mercedes-Benz.
Wow.
Great condition. But, you know, the maintenance on these things are very expensive.
Yeah.
Very expensive. So when something happens, $2,000 out the window. Mm-hmm. And you know that, just know that's what's going to happen.
Yeah.
So we're thinking about getting this minivan. Should we trade in our van? Should we trade in the Mercedes-Benz that's in immaculate condition? Mm-hmm. And we're like, I don't know. So we keep living on. Lo and behold, the clicker, the key, no longer works. Like, you can't open the door. You can't, like, unlock the locks.
Yeah.
You can't open the train. Can't do anything. The clicker's not working.
So that's not, you don't just change it with a battery or nothing? The key fob, just put a little
battery? Took out the battery, put the battery, brand new battery. No, I actually went to the dollar store, got a dollar store battery.
Problem number one.
Put it in there. 2. Tried it, didn't work.
Okay.
I said, Rain, that's your fault.
Yeah.
You bought a dollar store battery.
Right.
Go to Walgreens, get you a Walgreens battery.
Right.
Went to Walgreens, $9 for this battery. I'm mad. It's like it's $9.
It's going to crank the car. I can see it.
This car better crank.
Yeah.
Put
you
it
can
in
plug
there.
the car to that battery.
Right, and charge it.
Nothing. Car's not opening, not doing anything. I was like, man, this is not good. And I was telling my wife, and she's like, man, see, this is another problem. We may have to we just need to just let it go, get rid of it. And I was like, man, there's got to be something else. I was like, man, now I got to take it down to the guy. This guy's gonna charge me $2,000 for some space part that I got to get from NASA or somewhere to make it work. And I was like, no, I don't think so. Because I'm cheap. I don't want to spend the money. But I was like, well, maybe we should trade it in and go get the minivan. But then I was like, let me just go on YouTube and just look up Mercedes-Benz battery not working. This guy said, oh, all you got to do is there's a fuse in the back that's blown. And that uses, it's the antenna fuse. And it uses the antenna to make the remote on your car open the car door. Wow. Usually that fuse is blown. Just change that fuse out. So I went back there, checked it. Sure enough, fuse is blown. Fuse cost $3.50.
Oh.
I would have traded away an immaculate Mercedes-Benz over a $3.50 fuse.
That's crazy. Tracy, give a word on that.
Put something on it,
put
Tracy.
some word on
put
that.
Something on it.
But you about to give, but you could still, either way you go, it's good. Because the car only got 50,000 miles on it. and you still probably gonna need a van anyway.
Right. You need a van, yeah.
Because you got like 1,000 kids. So, either way you win. I mean, the car would probably pay for the van by itself.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But it just goes to show you that people will like throw away a dream, and it was just a little thing you had to tweak or fix or
that's
keep
good.
at.
Yeah.
And you just don't give up.
And
Don't
it's
just
cheaper
throw it
than the
away.
batteries.
It's cheap. I got all these batteries now. For no reason.
Don't worry, you will find a way to use those batteries. I'm sure
Amen.
those boys gonna have a toy or something.
Right.
Something. People, we're going to have a great show lined up for you this episode. Can't wait to get into it, man. I got some Reverb headline news, and we also got a Reverb music rundown.
Yes, sir.
Ken, you ready for that?
I'm ready.
But before we do all that, we got to jump into the Reverb word of the day coming up right after this. The Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Urban Gospel Show that gives you live interviews, the latest news, and topics that keep you tweeting. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
I feel like I'm extra good today. All I get is blessings, blessings. It ain't no more stressing. Kinda feel like can't nobody stop me. Actually, I know they can't, cause I know God got me. I feel like I'm on a whole new wave of life. Woke up this morning feeling like I wanna save a life. Had to get it together, had to pray to Christ, cause I know that if I slip up, I'ma pay the price. So many things that we do, we know that it ain't right. So tell me what we gotta do, we gotta make it right. So tell me how you feel now, don't it seem nice? I just had to cleanse myself and now I can see the light. I knew that when I made the choice, I wouldn't be the same. Every single time I pray in Jesus' name. I know we wonder when and when, how we go achieve it. I promise that it's coming to you if you just believe it. And don't begin to doubt, patience is a virtue. Gotta trust in God, he would never hurt you. Don't forget about him, gotta put him first too. He gon' come through, you just gotta make the first move. Temptation is a mother, watch your mouth. See, we tryna come from under, can't go south. I just wanna see the other side of those clouds. God let me in, I'm tryna sleep inside of your house. All I get is blessings. It ain't no more stressing. Kinda feel like can't nobody stop me. Actually, I know they can't, cause I know God got me. I wake up and it's a blessing, I know God got me. Every time I feel like stressing, I know God got me. Every time I'm second guessing, I know God got me. Every time I learn a lesson, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm slipping, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm tempted, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm tripping, I know God got me. When I feel like something missing, I know God got me. Now everybody wanna be a pop star. Pop bottles and models like you a rock star. Be like, I just want some money and a nice car, 2 hot girls and some shots at a fine bar. Oh, okay, I see, so you that dude. The one who pray on Sunday and think it's all cool. Think you won cause you got money and some sick shoes, but you can't take none of that to heaven, so you still lose. So be careful cause we gotta get our actions right. On Judgment Day you wanna see some satisfaction, right? If I was you, I would be thankful that I have a life. I wanna see you grow, I wanna see you in the afterlife. All I get is blessings. It ain't no more stressing. Kinda feel like can't nobody stop me. Actually, I know they can't, cause I know God got me. I wake up and it's a blessing, I know God got me. Every time I feel like stressing, I know God got me. Every time I'm second guessing, I know God got me. Every time I learn a lesson, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm slipping, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm tempted, I know God got me. Every time I feel I'm tripping, I know God got me. When I feel like something missing, I know God got me. All I get is blessings. It ain't no more stressing. All I get is blessings. It ain't no more stressing. All I get is blessings. It ain't no more stressing. Kinda feel like can't nobody stop me. Actually, I know they can't, cause I know God got me.
It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
They're not ready for this one.
Put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand, put your Bible in the hand,
So,
put your Bible in the hand,
okay.
put your Bible in the hand.
Yo, Reverb Live Show. Y'all hear the song in the background. We got getting into this Reverb word of the day. DJ Rain.
Tracy the Professor.
And Cooker King D3.
All in building for you. Got a great show lined up. The music Reverb Rundown. Reverb Music Rundown is coming up. And we also have a pretty interesting Christian headline news. It's
You know it's good when somebody got a chuckle before you.
Yeah.
That Denzel Washington chuckle.
You just got to listen to it. But I do want you to listen to the Reverb word of the day. Professor Tracy, what do you got?
We have Joshua, the book of Joshua, chapter 5, verses 11 and 12. It says, the day after the Passover, that very day, they ate some produce of the land, unleavened bread, and roasted grain. The manna stopped the day after they ate this food from the land. There was no longer any manna for the Israelites, but that year they ate the produce of Canaan.
I thought you were making that up. I was like, they ate produce? They had a produce section in the land of Israel?
You know what they're talking about. The production, whatever the land produced.
Okay, yes. They ate at Publix? They ain't had no Publix.
Right. Oh, privilege.
Ain't no Publix in Canaan. But so pick this scripture because there comes a time where people can hand feed you, carry you all the way until you get to a certain point.
That's right.
But there comes a time where that type of provision is cut off because you can do it by yourself now.
Yeah.
You know, I brought you. God is like, I brought you to the promised land. Mm-hmm. Go ahead and make some more produce the land.
Yeah.
You ate the fruit of it. You see how good it is. Yeah. You can multiply this thing. You can plant seeds. Now get to work. Get to work. Yes, get to work. So for people who are out there, just like, you know, I hear that a lot of people who are trying to look for employees out there. Now, I mean, there's still some controversy. Maybe they need to get paid a little bit more or not. But who knows, you know, based on the job that you're trying to go after. But work. God gave you all of these gifts and talents. Put your body to work.
That's real talk.
When you were a child, that was one thing. When, you know, the pandemic hit, we all needed help and assistance. That's one thing. But the manna is about to stop.
Yeah. That's right.
And this is something not just for people who've just been affected by the pandemic, but just in life in general. If you are, I'm going to say, a young man, and you keep trying to, you know, pull your mom's heartstrings, or pull your parents' heartstrings, and you don't want to get out. You so used to them giving you everything.
Yeah.
Get out there and work. Get out there and go to school. Learn a trade. And parents, stop enabling them. You see that God stopped the manna the very next day.
Yeah.
Listen, I remember I'm a girl. I went to college. My daddy told me, I said, Daddy, I need a laptop. Before I went to college, I was like, Daddy, I want a rental car. Daddy, I need money for this. Daddy, I want money for that. All along, and I would get it. When I got to college and I asked for a laptop, he said, you're grown now.
Wow.
Work. Yes. He said
he was giving you rental cards and all of that before?
Everything I asked for, my daddy would give it to me.
How did you get the laptop?
God provided for me.
Wow.
God provided for me the computer, as a matter of fact. That's another testimony.
Wow.
I was like, I called my mom. I was like, Mom, this person said, as a matter of fact, one of my good brothers, he was like, man, God told me to give you my laptop, my computer.
That's crazy.
So it was like, I'm used to depending on, you know, one thing, my daddy, my real daddy, I had to depend on God. And that could be another lesson as well. Also, learning to depend on God. The ways of the world is old now. The ways of the world is no more. You're a Christian now. You love the Lord. Depend on the Lord.
Depend on God. Trust God. Lean on God. Depend on God. That's good. That's good. That's good.
So listen, that manna is stopped. The next day, I'm telling y'all, some of y'all thinking like, wow, what happened to that stuff when we used to get back in the day? And what happened to, why you used to give it to me? Why you don't give it to me? Because you can do it. Stop being a mooch. Stop being a mooch. Look at your neighbor and say, stop being a mooch. Hop the hung and say, stop being a mooch.
I know, right? I know the stimmies was nice, but yo, you got to get up and start working now, man. Find a job. It's been a while. People, we're going to take a quick break, come back. We might as well just jump into Reverb Music Rundown when we get back in here. Don't go anywhere. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
That Jesus Christ is alive, so we preach the gospel, now we ain't secular. No, don't ever get it confused.
Hey, what's up? This is Miss Tascat. You're listening to Reverb Live, the new urban gospel talk show, giving you the latest news, live interviews, and the hottest gospel music.
I tried to look, but I couldn't In this cool world we live in, it's filled up with pain and sorrow. Feeling like you swimming in problems, quick to turn to the bottle. And it gets worse if you broken, you ain't making no dollar. But if you just repent and turn around to get better, that's a promise. I remember days when I worked at McDonald's. That minimum wage wasn't popping, I had to make a profit. Put myself in a situation that brought me to the bottom. And I was a scholar, but this problem made me drop out of college. Under so much pressure, young and was stressing. And I couldn't see things getting better, I hope for a blessing. So I tried to get myself together, but my life was messy. This when I was messed up, someone helped me, my heart is too heavy. But that's when God showed me different. He changed my decision, showed me a better way of living. Started off with repentance from all the sins I was committing. Ended up better feelings, thankful the blessings came with it. Oh yes, I was jacked up, but I'm glad the Lord came to get me. He knew I was fed up, tired of the life that I was living. Now I keep my head up, and I thank Him for the grace He's given. Cause He made me better, glory be to the Holy Spirit. Pay attention. I try to look, but I couldn't find nobody in my life that's as great as you. When I was in my sin, Jesus, I was blind, and I was wasting time, but you see me through. Oh, I'm so glad that you saved my life. Lord, never leave my side, cause you know I need you. Cause Lord, you know that I wanna be right, and pleasing in your sight, Lord, make me more like you. I try to look, but I couldn't find nobody in my life that's as great as you. When I was in my sin, Jesus, I was blind, and I was wasting time, but you see me through. Oh, I'm so glad that you saved my life. Lord, never leave my side, cause you know I need you. Cause Lord, you know that I wanna be right, and pleasing in your sight, Lord, make me more like you. Bit of my most holy faith, I trust that'll give me direction. And I know I make mistakes, but yet I learned a lesson. Don't try to go your way, you miss out on your blessing. Don't feed into the hate, just get that out the question. My God can recreate you if you just accept Him. Why would I give up and give in on the one who truly kept me? Cause I know my God and I know the Lord, He ain't never let me worry. Cause I am chosen, all I gotta do is think about Him and stay focused. Think about my Savior and think about where I'm going. Cause I'm on the winning team, I don't got no time for losing. Cause I was in pain, gave my pain to God, now I see better days. Can't complain, gotta be black or white, and ain't no 50 shades. I'm trying to live holy, ain't no room to even conversate. Can't argue with those who don't know me and who ain't changed their ways. I can't argue with those who don't know me and who ain't felt this grace. I try to look, but I couldn't find nobody in my life that's as great as you. When I was in my sin, Jesus, I was blind, and I was wasting time, but you see me through. Oh, I'm so glad that you saved my life. Lord, never leave my side, cause you know I need you. Cause Lord, you know that I wanna be right, and pleasing in your sight, Lord, make me more like you. I try to look, but I couldn't find nobody in my life that's as great as you. When I was in my sin, Jesus, I was blind, and I was wasting time, but you see me through. Oh, I'm so glad that you saved my life. Lord, never leave my side, cause you know I need you. Cause Lord, you know that I wanna be right, and pleasing in your sight, Lord, make me more like you. Lord, make me more like you. Lord, make me more like you. Oh, yeah.
Let's get to the point. Inspiring, informative, and entertaining. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain. News, interviews, and laughter. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Driving has a rhythm all its own. Don't wreck it with a text. Before you get behind the wheel, silence your phone. Or better yet, designate a texter. For more text-free driving tips, visit stoptextstoprex.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration.
Okay,
Okay, so 5 tacos of cheese and a large soda. That's $10,012. Please drive around.
Wait, 10,000 what?
It's obvious you're buzzed and driving.
I've only had a few. I'm fine.
Yeah, the food's $12, but getting pulled over for buzz driving could cost you around $10,000 in fines, legal fees, and increased insurance rates. Please drive around. Actually, just park and come in.
Nothing kills a buzz like getting pulled over for buzz driving, because buzz driving is drunk driving. Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration and the Ad Council.
Today in school, I learned a lot. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me. In English, I learned that I'm disgusting. And in physics, I learned that I'm a loser.
Today in school, I learned that I'm ugly and useless. And in gym, I learned that I'm pathetic and a joke. In history, I learned that I'm trash.
Today in school, I learned that I have no friends. In English, I learned that I make people sick. And at lunch, I learned that I sit on my own because I smell. In chemistry, I learned that no one likes me.
In biology, I learned that I'm fat and stupid. And in math, I learned that I'm trash.
The only thing I didn't learn in school today?
The only thing I didn't learn today.
The only thing I didn't learn?
Is why no one ever helps.
Kids witness bullying every day. They want to help, but they don't know how. Teach them how to stop bullying and be more than a bystander at stopbullying.gov. A message from the Ad Council.
It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.
Reverb, and echo through my heart. Bring the beat back, man. Reverb, well, to me, my flesh is a threat, so now please turn up your effect.
Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew is in the building. DJ Rain.
Tracy the Professor.
In Route D3. There you go. Look, we haven't done this in a long time, but I love it when we do these, man. We got to get you in the know of what's going on in the music industry. So that's why we got my man King D3 here to give you the Reverb Music Rundown.
Yes, sir. And y'all already know this is where you get the updates and the latest on the world of music, man, and entertainment. So I'm about to get this RMR, so y'all already know. Check this out. So I thought it was necessary, most definitely, doing this Reverb Music Rundown, because it's like, okay, what's going on, man? Is anybody doing projects? What's going on? Are the artists cooking up anything? Or is the kitchen closed? You know, COVID done shut a lot of things down. Has it shut our artists down?
They socially distant.
They're socially distanced from the microphone, you know? So I looked up a few things, and I'm like, you know what? I ran into a D1 post. We love to hear from D1. You know, if D1, yes, man, if he has an album dropping, you gonna be very well taken care of. That's like, Tracy giving the Reverb word of the day. Yeah,
it's straight. It's straight.
We ready. So D1, y'all stay tuned for an album he has called Finding Balance, and how you know this album is gonna be potent, because D1 said he was in LA. He was riding the scooter. While riding that scooter, he began to tumble a bit. When he tumbled, he could have either jumped in the road or on some rocks. D1 said, I chose to jump in the road because the rocks looked a little hard. But the big point in that is he said God spoke to him, because in that moment he had to find balance. So just know, get ready for this album, because when God starts speaking like that, you're on the right track, man. Happened to run into Lecrae. Lecrae's Instagram, that is.
Oh, okay. I was like, yo.
One day, man, and he had just this fire verse playing from his radio, and of course, it happened to be him on the verse, and all he put was summer 2021.
Okay.
I mean, I think we in the summer,
He in the lab cooking, man.
He's in the lab cooking. We might be hearing something from Lecrae, man. And this is an artist that I haven't listened to in a while, unfortunately, because this used to be somebody that I was addicted to listening, man. And that's my guy, Cannon. So I said, and I don't know if you remember that time when Lecrae started.
You got who?
Cannon. I don't know if it's Cannon or Canaan, because it's hard. No,
Cannon.
Cannon.
I got you.
So like a weapon, I guess.
Okay.
So Cannon dropped this single, man, called "Walk It Out."
Okay.
Listen, that mud was hitting. It was hidden.
We
and
gotta get that on the show, man.
Yeah, so you know what? I'm gonna find a way to get us to cue it up at some point because Ken, if y'all know, he is a spitter, man,
Yes.
and he had that accident, and after the accident, we was more so focused on Ken's well-being. So it was like we don't need to worry about music right now. This man's health is potent. And among singles, so we got Cannon with the Walk It Out single. For a D3 single right now that's out, is by my man Bizzle. Bizzle has this joint called Black and Blue. It's about the cops and African Americans.
Okay.
But listen, y'all know when Bizzle drops something, especially something in that potent area, it's nothing to play with.
You don't do it like the king do it.
Listen, let's get it, man. With the Bizzle drop, I was excited about that to the point I told myself I'm not going to listen to it until I do this rundown so I can come back and tell y'all how fire it is. But if y'all heard it, please definitely hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. But I got to plug my man Rain. Rain say, listen, D3, I know you about to do the rundown. I know you're going to run it, but run one for me. And Rain want to let y'all know, man, Jordan Armstrong got a dope single out as well. And that joint is called My God.
Woo, My God.
All right.
If it's called My God,
this track.
I'm going to let Rain tell you.
I don't know if he's producing his own stuff, but like first of all, he's a genius when it comes to like putting beats down. But this track here, just the beat alone, he always got like that 90s feel of a beat that's just nostalgic, timeless, will last for years. But this track right here, oh my goodness. And I love it because he's talking about, give me a second, let me brag on my God. Ooh. So off rip, he's talking about God, uplifting God.
Yeah.
So man, look, I hope y'all draw near to this song. Because he's lifting up God for real, man. Look, y'all got to check it out. Matter of fact, D, I know I asked you to do the Reverb Music Rundown and just slide him in there.
Yeah.
Just so I could slide his track to play it on this episode.
Right
man.
now?
We're going to play it right now.
Oh, let's run it.
And not a lot of people have this. Only a certain amount of DJs and radio stations got this release. So y'all in for a treat today.
Yes,
Shout out to my man Tario with CQ Management who slid that over to us. And so that's going to be dope. I'm going to play that song.
Yeah.
I want to know what you think about it. And then we jump into, Tracy has some interesting Reverb headline news for us.
You're going to need God.
You're going to need them. A lot of them. Here's the track, Jordan Armstrong, My God, Reverb Live Show, DJ Rain.
Seem to understand something.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Yo, what's up, y'all? This me, your man's Jordan Armstrong, and you listening to the Reverb Live Show with my man DJ Rain. You heard?
Wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, yeah, just showing off. Yeah, I promise he never took a loss. If I'ma tell it, I gotta tell it all. Wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, I ain't just telling y'all. You can count it, he never took a loss. And if I'ma tell it, I gotta tell it all. Hold on, wait a second, let me brag on my I love my God to keep them bands on me. And you may say I'm tripping, I'm your fan only. I love the time that we be spending low-key. And I know they rockin' with me when it's hands on me. Oh, this is all I know. I know you're riding with me when the times get low. So I be on a mission, do your plan, I go. And I can tell you vibe with me. Oh, you protect me from every weapon. And every lesson there's a blessing. And there's a reason why I'm rapping. Hold on, wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, yeah, just showing off. Yeah, I promise he never took a loss. If I'ma tell it, I gotta tell it all. Wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, I ain't just telling y'all. You can count it, he never took a loss. And if I'ma tell it, I gotta let me brag on my. Every time I think about your love, love, love. Finally got somebody I could trust, trust, trust. Why you keeping me? I really just don't know. As you can see, we got it going up, oh, oh. Yeah, because of you. And when I got you beside me, I can't lose. And all the hating, they talking, it ain't true. And I'ma tell the world, cause they gotta know. And protect me from every weapon. And every lesson is a blessing. And there's a reason why I'm rapping. Hold on, wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, yeah, he be showing off. Yeah, I promise he never took a loss. If I'ma tell it, I gotta tell it all. Wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, I ain't just telling y'all. You can count it, he never took a loss. And if I'ma tell it, I gotta tell it all. Hold on, wait a second, let me brag on my. Wait a second, let me brag on my God. Hear the truth, yeah, he be showing off. Yeah, I promise he never.
Yo, Reverb Live Show, Reverb Live Crew is in the building. Yo, Jordan Armstrong, my God, new track that's out, new single is out. Make sure y'all go get it on all digital platforms. Reverb Live Crew is in the building. DJ Rain.
Master Minister Tracy.
And I'm a brag D3.
Yeah, man, we serve a good God. Why not brag on him? And don't brag on him to just other Christians.
Facts.
They know God.
Facts. Yeah.
Brag on God to some unsaved people, to the people at your job, to the people at the car wash, to the people at the game, to the people on the court, to the people in the grocery store. Let them be sick and tired of you talking about God.
Yeah. So they go look and see, why is this man bragging?
Why this man keep talking?
Yeah, let me go look and see.
Let me go check him out.
Let me see what this God be about.
Yeah.
And at the same time, we're gonna brag on some of our listeners. I want to give a shout out to Jalen. Jalen from the barbecue stand. Met him over the weekend. It was at an event. It was like a barbecue stand out there. He's like, man, is your name Tracy? I'm like, yeah. He's like, man, I know your voice from the radio show. So I said, you know what? I want to make sure we give you a shout out. Next thing you know, he was one of the artists that sang at one of the concert.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
That later on that evening too. So shout out to Jalen from the barbecue stand.
What up, Jalen? We got a shout out Delight77 who is tuning in. Zip Harm D tuning in. We got Deacon Dunn Die.
Deacon Dunn Die. That's the dude that we met at the Gospel Awards show.
Oh, Deacon, what up, Deke?
What up, Deke? What's going on, man?
Yes,
we know about you, bro. I think from Jersey or New York, somewhere up north somewhere, man. Good guy.
Shout out to you, my guy. We got _Kilo Official _ checking in. We got Summer Donna checking in. One Way Sully and Junior _ Mitchell checking in the building.
Yo. Speaking about shouting people out, man, I ran into somebody. It's my neighbor.
Okay.
Shout outs to Miss Tasha.
Okay, Miss
Tasha. I forgot her mom's name. Miss, I don't want to say Miss Maybelline, but it was a grown woman mother name.
Oh yeah,
one of them names.
Somebody mom for sure.
Yeah, for sure. But she was one of my neighbors. Man, she said listen to the show all the time. I know about the Reverb Live Crew and Professor Tracy and King D3. And wasn't your wife Miss Florida, Miss Black Florida?
Right.
I said, man, you a fan.
You a listener.
You a listener.
For sure.
Now I do want you to listen to this Reverb headline news we got coming up. Tracy, you got some good stuff out there.
Yes, apparently, one of the American gospel singers, Chandler Moore, he sings with the Maverick City Gospel Music. He just got married not too long ago.
Oh, congratulations!
Yes,
my
congratulations!
Guy.
Yes. He got married and. His wife's name is Hannah Poole, so shout out to you too, Hannah.
Yeah, shout out to Hannah.
Hey, Hannah.
And so anyway. He posted some pictures up. He posted some pictures of him and his wife taking pictures with their hands and their rings together. You know, taking pictures on the 360 photo booth. And another picture.
This is at the wedding.
This is at the wedding.
Okay.
This is at the wedding reception. Everybody turning up. Like, hey, we excited. And we can do
married now.
we can do all that God called us to do type thing.
Right. That's real.
And so one picture became controversial with him and his wife in twerking. His wife was, in the
him and his wife
the twerk position.
In the twerk position. And he was in a posted stand position. And so that picture caught a lot of flack. You had people talking about him, man, would Jesus twerk?
Come on.
You can't be doing this kind of stuff, using all kind of stuff against the guy. And so the question became, well, can married Christians post items of them, that's, like that? Is it a place that you can go too far with it? Or, was that okay? Can you post it? Can they do that, first of all?
And then this is at his
wedding. His wedding, and it's a picture with him and his wife.
His wife.
And
did he post
she
it,
bent
or
over.
did somebody post it?
He posted it. He posted quite a few
Chandler Moore
pictures.
posted.
He said something like, "Man, we're married now. We're on a honeymoon, but we'll post more. But until then, here goes some pictures."
Oh, okay. Now was she dressed provocatively?
She was in her wedding dress.
Oh, twerking in her wedding. Oh,
it was after the wedding reception, and she was backing it up, and he was receiving it. And so the question is, should married Christians twerk? Should they post pictures of them twerking?
That's a tough one, bro. I mean, like, it's their wedding. It's their wife and spouse. It's their body. It belongs to each other now.
Yeah, I don't know what the big deal. I'm assuming maybe the big deal is the fact that he's such in a vein of worship. He's very public as far as that's concerned. He's mainly known for being a worship leader, and a lead singer, and in that vein, never known to be, on the edge.
Okay.
And so to see him in that kind of light, a lot of people I guess are turning their nose up at him.
So what about the aspect of, so we know how the Bible kind of portrays women, right? To be like, in the sense of who was it? Where they bathe, they wait for the man, and
Esther.
Esther.
Is it Esther?
Right, yeah, it was Esther, and things of that nature. So typically, when you hear of women in the Bible, you hear of the ones that have kind of walked that thin line, but typically they are the ones that's either the people try to throw the rocks at and the stones at. But then when you hear about how the Bible looks at the women that's adorned, it's the ones that's fully clothed, or the ones that's bathing and smelling of aromas. So when people think Bible, is it possible from the Christian perspective that it's like, wait, that looks more like the woman that got the rock thrown at than Esther?
I mean, I see it as posting something like that is like writing the Song of Songs. The Song of Songs can get very detailed.
And very graphic.
Very graphic, very detailed for the married folks. And so does it become a thing of, should Solomon have not written that back in his time? Okay. I wonder did he catch flack for something like that?
Oh, I'm pretty sure.
So do you think if they were dating and they were at a party and this happened? No, let's say they were engaged and they were at a party and they posted this. Would that be right or wrong?
I think that would be wrong.
So, but the fact that they're married now, they're allowed to post it.
It's like, go for it. And you know what? Also, I think sometimes it's, how like sometimes parents don't want to allow their children to grow up and release them to be big kids now. And I think for so long in the Christian art, in our minds, we think of him as he's a single worship leader. But we need to release that man to go and be free with his wife. Now, that's my opinion.
Okay.
Well, people, let's do this. Let's continue this conversation. But I want to change up a little bit. What are some things that we can post and that we shouldn't post as believers? Yeah. So we're just going to play. Let's do this. Let's just say post or no post. We'll put a situation out there. And if you think it's, you can post it, say post it. And if you think, nah, maybe you shouldn't post that.
Say no.
Say no post. No post.
Yes, sir.
We have a listener checking in saying, I think Christians need to have a healthier relationship with marital sexuality.
Ooh, that listener, that's a fire statement.
Because honestly, a lot of times, Christians don't really talk about it. It's kind of taboo in the church. Yeah, but we'll talk more about it when we come back.
All right. Post or not post when we come back. It's Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
Hey, what's up? This is Miss Tascat. You're listening to Reverb Live, the new urban gospel talk show, giving you the latest news, live interviews, and the hottest gospel music.
Shall prosper, everything nice. Me and mine catching our vibes. I done been down here the same time. No ghost gon' make this thing right. Cause I've been up way too early, way too hardy. Pray my God who heal somebody up. Music gon' change your body up. Better come join this party. Way too early, way too hardy. Pray my God who heal somebody up. Music gon' change your body up. Better come join this party. Time to prosper. Pray the weapon formed against you will prosper. We've been down so long, now it's time to prosper. Hey, go mommy, tell daddy sorry. We don't want to hurt nobody. We just want to dance and sorry. Hey, 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 go mommy, tell Gigi sorry. We don't want to hurt nobody. We just want to dance and sorry. Everything different, but I've been minding my business, trying to get us some wisdom. God knows what it is I've been missing. I've been up and down wrecking my brain, trying to figure out what has been later. I know he's gonna make this thing right in time, so I thank God for his faith. Cause I've been up way too early, way too hardy. Pray my God who heal somebody up. Music gon' change your body up. Better come join this party. Way too early, way too hardy. Pray my God who heal somebody up. Music gon' change your body up. Better come join this party. Pray the weapon formed against you will prosper. We've been down so long, now it's time to prosper. Pray the weapon formed against you will prosper. We've been down so long, now it's time to prosper. Hey, go mommy, tell daddy sorry. We don't want to hurt nobody. We just want to dance and sorry. Hey, 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 go mommy, tell Gigi sorry. We don't want to hurt nobody. We just want to dance and sorry. Hey.
Have you liked us yet? Connect with the Reverb Live Show today. Like us on Facebook and follow at Reverb Live Show on Twitter and Instagram.
Reverb Live Show. Reverb Live Crew's in the building. DJ Rain.
Posting or unposting Tracy.
And stand away from all social platforms. E3.
We're here talking about, in the Reverb headline news, Chandler Moore posted a very provocative pose of his wife and himself on their wedding day at the wedding reception.
Turning up.
Turning good and up.
Right.
Tooting
up. Yeah, I said tooting up, and you said...
And people would just they caught flack for it, you know. So we have a question of the day that we're going to put out to you. You know, should what are some things that Christian can post and not post? Before we get to that, who's checking into the live show, man?
Man, let's just say we got some of our listeners. Really, it's the same listeners, man, but they definitely tuning in saying, "Listen, I love the project that or the album, the album, the single that Rain played. They love it, Tracy here. And if you don't see Tracy here, that is your fault because she is fly today. Join into the live Facebook, YouTube, or Instagram, man. And we just got Ruth _Gordon _12576 that jumped in. And then listen, the light said y'all got to go check out that Bumps album, man. That new Bumps.
Ooh.
And we have Tammy from Miami checking in.
Hey, Tammy. Yeah. Now he did put a statement out there. Chandler Moore did.
Yeah, he ended up putting an apology out about his, the picture and it being something that other people didn't like. But, the pictures are still up. So carry on. Cheerio.
Eyes married now.
Yeah, eyes are married now. That's right.
But it goes to say that there's some things that we should post as Christians, and there's things that we should not post.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and just list a couple of them, and let's just say post or not post.
Okay.
I'll do one, and I've seen this a lot of times, and it kind of irks me and it bothers me. Like when there's another Christian guy, you know this guy's a bona fide Christian, he's a Christian, right? But then he takes a pose or a picture of himself with his shirt off.
Yeah.
Should he post it or not post? Tracy.
Ooh, no, that's funny. You threw it to Tracy.
It depends on who he is. Honestly, I don't think that's a good look.
So that's
if
a
he's
not
just
post.
doing it for something else, then
I don't
okay.
know why is he doing
But
it.
if
Why
he
you got your
doing it
shirt
for
off?
when you took your shirt off and your shirt was fine by itself and you took it off and you just want everybody to see your chest,
It was itchy.
then it's because you wanted people to see your chest. And then I'm gonna say, don't post that.
So no post.
Don't be posting my chest. That's my chest. Don't be posting.
All
I'm gonna
right.
stop.
D, what you say?
I'm going to have to honestly say post. And the reason being is because I know personally I don't necessarily take pictures with my shirt off, but that's me. But I know so many people who do because they do. And so it's hard to kind of say post or not post. So I don't see much wrong with it to say don't post. So I'll have to go post.
I mean, do you see anybody? It depends on what their body look like, right? Because you don't see nobody with the one pack saying, "Yeah, let me show my body." You showing because you know you want to show people what you got. I'm just saying.
All right, how about this one? Should you have a post of you working out?
That's fine. You working out, that's fine.
So post.
Post. That's a post for me.
D3? Post or no post? Post. I don't think you should post that.
You working out?
Yeah. Here's one thing. Sometimes when ladies, because now ladies, they wear these, they have these nice
Workout
attractive
clothes. They have workout.
clothes
They have
and
workout
tights.
clothes. Uh-huh.
And you may have to do like a squat or something, and that just, hey, what do you don't need to show us you squatting and you working on your gluteus maximus. You don't gotta show me that.
Your glutes and boots.
And you're positioning the camera so that we see the whole squat up and down.
Well, I think that's the point because sometimes people don't know how to do a right squat. And you have to let people know this is the correct way to do a squat.
Right.
And you know what? Posting workout videos may encourage somebody else like, man, you know what? If they can do it, then I'm going to do it. Then I guess I'm going to go and take myself to the gym.
I get encouraged when okay, he got his shirt off. Dog, I need to get my abs right.
Okay.
All right. Should you post about, and this is going to be, I'm going to trick you on this. Should you post about people snoring?
If it's a joke.
Okay, it's a joke.
Yeah.
So post it.
Post.
D, what do you say?
Post.
Post. Okay. Should you post about your pastor snoring?
If it's a joke, absolutely. Knowing my pastor.
You put the pastor out there like that?
Knowing my pastor, if it's a joke, it's fine.
D, would you post your pastor snoring?
My pastor, not necessarily. But I mean, I say post in general.
Even if it was my pastor before this pastor, it's still okay, I think.
Yeah.
Okay. What about? Here's a tricky one. A picture of a baby, but it's a naked baby.
I don't see nothing wrong with that. It's innocent.
To you,
y'all are funny, bro. Like y'all interactions are
So
funny.
post.
I would say you can post it. You know,
post it.
Not that I see anything necessarily wrong, but I will go not post.
You can. You shouldn't say, "Oh, look, the baby is a boy. Look." You know, like open up the baby legs and then point. Like, no, you don't do all of that. But you know, you take the little cute pictures. You got to wait till they fall asleep and you take their little newborn shots. That's what you got to do.
Babies are cute. Babies are cute. Yeah. Now here's one. This one got me in trouble. Mm-hmm. What about posting pictures of you're at a party and you're drinking a beverage? The beverage happens to be an alcoholic beverage, and you're amongst friends, home, and it's a celebration, and you got a picture of a beer or a wine glass of some sort. Turn it up. You're not slushy drunk. You just have one drink.
Personally, me, I say y'all don't put me in that picture. If because I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. Like, oh man, go ahead and turn up right now.
So you'd rather people not post that of you?
Not of me, but people do it. I mean, but I would say not to post. Don't post.
King D3.
I'm not going to post. Yeah, I just don't see a benefit. To be honest with you.
I don't think they should. I wouldn't post it. And it's not to say I wouldn't have a drink,
Right?
but I just wouldn't post it.
Yeah.
Interesting debate came about with me and Rockstar JT. I saw him posting a picture of him after a concert. It was a simple thing. He had just one beer, and he posted the picture. Hey, this is how we celebrate after a really great night. One beer. And I was like, bro, why did you post that? Like, what point did you try to prove that you're like this cool guy that has one drink?
Yeah.
Wrong message.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. I caught some slack for that from a lot of people.
It's almost like you don't want your good to be spoken evil of, in a sense.
Yeah. And you're young in your career too, bro. You ain't even if Kirk Franklin would do it, I would still be like, come on, Kurt.
Come on, Kurt. That was unnecessary, Kurt.
You Kurt.
Yeah.
You're already cool.
But in the instance of this Chandler and his wife, I mean, it's a celebration day. It ain't like, hey, I'm posting this picture every day. Look at us. That's too much. But if it's like it's wedding day, celebration, go ahead and have fun. I'm gonna tell you now, we're gonna turn up at my wedding. You can put whatever you want on Facebook. You can cancel me. Do you understand me?
Wow.
And we still gonna turn up. And if you see a picture, you see a picture. Oh well.
Right.
Matter of fact, we want you to keep turning up with us because that's the end of this episode. But if you want to continue to turn up with us, go check us out on our podcasting platforms. D, how can they do that?
Man, they can catch us posted up on SoundCloud, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Google Podcasts. Like, comment, share the show, man. That's Reverb Live Show.
And if you have any questions, topic ideas, or you just want to show us some love and turn up with the Reverb Live Show, all you have to do is hit us up at info@reverbliveshow.com. We'd love to hear from you.
People, that's it for this hour, but stay tuned, stick around. Another hour could be on the way. It's the Reverb Live Show with DJ Rain.
The best urban gospel show airing right now. It's the Reverb Live Show, playing the hottest in Christian hip-hop and R&B.